were frequently missing their targets. As soon as the projectiles approached the laser seekers' lock-on range, they began to change direction, losing energy, and ultimately landing in a completely different location. We fixed the bug. Yeah, okay. Added a wind stabilization mechanism to the air deck, even though there's no wind in this game. Alright. Sometimes when using CCRP, the bomb would miss its target. This didn't happen during nose up or level flight, only sometimes during a dive. Having determined the cause, we fixed the problem. Fixes to lack of damage. Great. Helicopters. Some helicopters experience an issue when placing a point of interest from third party. Switching to target optics while simultaneously moving the mouse. The camera should have been focused on the target area, but in certain cases it could drift or shift. Wow. Alright, yeah, I haven't done that hardly at all except in practice. Did not have the ability to Yeah, that actually would bug me. A bug where laser homing seekers that did not have the ability to uncage. Autopilot locking, but yeah, that's a lot of crap here today. They definitely rounded up. Alright, well, it looks like we might actually fly the Super Hornet, because it looks like they finally fixed the little damage model. Whenever that plane would get severely damaged, like everything would disappear, but little pieces of the ailerons and little pieces of the wingtips would still be there. So here it says a bug that caused the flaperons to remain hovering in the air when the wing was torn off has been fixed. So I'm sure if I take it up, we'll get destroyed at some point, and we'll check it out. So that's pretty funny. Doom X, what's up, man? Thank you so much for the follow. Oh my God, are we getting close to 200? Oh, that gets me so excited. Thank you, man. Sorry, I'm reading through all the minutia here, but again, that's a little bit of a bonus by going at this time. That's when all these updates come out, so a lot of you guys are playing and, you know, lurking or listening to music and lurking or working and lurking, and I may as well spit that info out to you. If it's pertinent information, I will definitely relay it to you. I do the same thing on my phone. I've got the Gaijin updater. Anytime there actually is, I'm surprised how often there are little updates that come out throughout the stream while I'm streaming at this time. So yeah, you hear it first here, yo. But thank you again for that follow, man. I really, really appreciate that. I've said it here. I don't want to set any goals as far as stuff like that's concerned, and I could only ever see myself asking for follows because they're free, and I've never really had to do that, so I appreciate it. Thank you guys for wanting to hang out. Feel free to request any music that you want to hear. If you have any issues requesting something, just let me know and I'll manually add it in as long as it's in Spotify. So I like it all, man. So don't hold back. Request anything that you want to hear, especially if you guys, like I said, are like lurking and getting ready for the day or winding down from the day. I mean, feel free. The music is yours. Just be responsible is all I ask. You know what I mean? But good day, guys. Let's do some flying. What do you say? Quit yapping. You say you're a pilot. Why don't you do some flying? I want to do some flying too. Fuck yeah. And I haven't really flown the F-18 much lately, so I'm kind of excited to get back in her today for a little bit. All right. Let's kick the tires and light the fires. Nice to know you. Nice to know you. To know you. Nice to know you fools. Here I come. Alrighty. Doom X. That's a good name pull right there too. Even if it is have 2018 Doom X, I like that. That's cool. Ah, Big Tay. Doing that. It's one of my favorite emotes too. I love that one. I like during Christmas when they had the snowman doing that same dance. That was cool. Well, what's up, Tay? You the man, dude. Putting in a marathon over there. I might have to send you a message here. I don't know what BR you were at, but definitely need to get some squad battles in, man. Oh, I need to double check the times too. Gotta nail those times down. I'll tell you what, Gaijin, you need to get some more available information for your squadron battle mode. It's not very easy to find, and I know that it changes every so often as far as like when the seasons start and end, and the BRs that, you know, change a little bit here and there, so that stuff ain't hard to find. But I did post it in Knight's Discord, so anybody interested in starting to do squadron battles with me in the morning, let's start rallying up, y'all. If you are in Gales, we want to try and get into the top 100 and start doing some squad battles. And I'll tell you guys what, if you enjoy ground RB, you will enjoy squad battles. It's like everything you guys want ground RB to be, but it can't be because you're playing 16 on 16 and you can't really communicate with people. And you can only be in squads of 4, well, now you can be in a squad of 8. And we'll all be in communication. And the only real difference is that you only get 1 life per battle, so there's no respawns. And there aren't any markers, which honestly doesn't become a huge deal. You get used to that pretty quickly. Oh, that might still fucking get him. Alright, I need to practice that. I figured since I was coming up the mountain, a Russian missile, I should have known better that was gonna track up there. But yeah, the squad battle mode, if anybody in here hasn't played it, it is just, oh god, it is so much better than ground RB. Like, it's definitely more difficult, but as long as you've got good communication with your 7 other squad mates, which, you know, after a couple battles, you know, you get it down, it becomes pretty easy. Like, the fun thing about no markers with air is you actually have to use your radar. You know, you actually have to kind of spot those guys and come in, so the BVRing and the battles are real. It's not like... but it makes such a difference, and you know, you really have to use your systems, especially at top tier. The communication again is key. The decision making that comes into it. Okay, how many how many airplanes are we even going to bring? You know, sometimes you've played the other squad a few times. You're like, okay, these guys are good in the air. We need to bring 4 aircraft this time. Or, oh, these guys don't like the air. We only need to bring 2 aircraft. You know, and even sometimes, oh, these guys don't bring any. You know, let's just bring a 1 AA just in case, and, you know, come hard on the ground. So, like, it's pretty sick, man. It's like, I know that with the first time I played squad battles, it was a little overwhelming, but after I kind of got the feel of it, it was everything that I hoped War Thunder would be when I started playing it. Like, when it comes to the combined arms and the teamwork and the, you know, just everything about it. It is really, really fun. I haven't played it much at the lower BRs. It goes from top tier 14.3 all the way down to 6, and it rotates every week. And I usually, and even most of our squad mates wouldn't want to play, you know, after they enjoyed top tier like I did. So when it would get below like 9 or 10, a lot of the guys would stop kind of showing up for it. But I tend to think people actually like the 6-0 to, you know, 8-0 range probably more than top tier. But again, the squad battle mode makes all the top tier vehicles so much more fun because it's only 8 on 8. It's much more focused. So it's not like there's missile spamming or, you know, even when it's at top tier, you know, you actually have to find your target. So, you know, and one, you don't know how many of them are out there. You're not sure how many air the other team is bringing. So especially when you're in the air, you're like, okay, I see one, I see two. Okay, I know they got two. You know, so you can't just like spam. It's sick, dude. It's a lot of fun. I missed it. I know when my squad broke up and I had to get into Gales, I was bummed because I'm like, oh, they don't ever do squad battles. That sucks. But we'll see, dude. We'll see. Oh, dude, and again, once you get a feel for it, it's just like playing ground RV after a while. You know, the fact that the markers aren't there goes away, and you know, it's just like playing ground RV. So let's launch another one here. I was kind of waiting to see. I guess it's 4:30 now, so it must not start till like 7. I think it starts at 7 a.m. So I'm on Mountain Standard Time, which I think technically right now is West Coast time, and that's 6 hours difference. I think 7 hours. 12. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure, yeah, it is like 2. Like 2:00 they'll start. So yeah, we'll keep the feelers out there. We'll see who's interested, because it is difficult to get 8 guys together in the same squadron, and then, you know, kind of keep all 8 people together for a long period of time is kind of rough. But if we can even get, you know, 9 or 10, that would be awesome, and then we just rotate, you know, people through. All right, let's focus up here. And it makes ground a little bit, more enjoyable too, because again, there's not 16 other guys all racing for the best hiding spot, you know, or racing for the cap. You know, there's much more strategy to it when there's potentially only 8 other. Usually there's only 4 to 6. So it is kind of like, hey, which cap are we going to go for? It really is map dependent. You know, and it's just kind of like you really can put some tactics and strategy to it. Okay, let's try and flank this way. Okay, work them back this way. It's sick, dude. I like squad battles. The more I talk about it, the more excited about it to do it I am. And boom. Oh, why does it do that? And it goes like this. Getting way too high here. Oh, the moon, like that. You just fucked up, buddy. No way. Wondering how I did that, aren't you?